This is why all whales are afraid of orcas. When it comes to the sea, do you know who reigns supreme? Who or what is the terrifying beast that claims the ocean as its domain? Well, you've guessed it right. Whales are the undisputed rulers of the ocean. Now, everyone knows that hyenas can, and occasionally do, kill the king of the forest, or lions. Even the monarch of the skies is afraid of the owl when it comes out at night. But are whales terrified of anything in particular? Indeed, orcas inspire fear in whales. Well, what are orcas, and why do whales avoid them? To find out the reasons, you should watch this video all the way through. In this clip, we'll explain why whales shun orcas. Sit tight and see what happens next. A whale. Whales, like all mammals, have hair, give birth to their young, produce milk, and require oxygen to survive. The blue whale is the largest mammal on the Earth, with recorded weights of over 150 tons and lengths of over 100 feet. A dominant female blue whale, weighing in at a whopping 418,878 pounds, holds the record for the biggest blue whale ever recorded. Blue whale calves already measure up to 23 feet at birth and consume 100 to 150 liters of their mother's high-fat, nutrient-dense milk per day. Foraging in saltwater is a trait they inherited from their predecessors, which were ungulates like cows and pigs. The hippopotamus is the only living relative of cetaceans. They are called conscious breathers because, unlike humans who breathe automatically, they choose when to take a breath. An orca. The orca is among the world's most dangerous animals. Easily recognized due to its distinctive black and white pattern, it is frequently utilized as whimsical maritime imagery. However, contrary to popular belief, orcas are not harmless creatures, but rather apex predators that sit atop the food chain. Both their physical characteristics and their social behavior of moving in pods have brought widespread attention to these animals. False information: orcas are whales. They're actually dolphins. But orcas and humans can change through cultural influences. When they die, many animals can still reproduce successfully, but some creatures defy this rule, such as the orca, and of course humans. Since orcas lack an olfactory system, it's safe to assume they can't smell. Orcas, next to sperm whales, have the biggest brains among marine animals. They can get up to 15 pounds in weight. The orca wins in a fight with a whale shark because the whale shark always runs away. For the duration of a study, researchers at the Monterey Bay Aquarium in California followed a pod of white sharks. When 2 pods of orcas showed up, the sharks left their usual feeding spot and didn't come back for months. Why are all whales afraid of orcas? Well, orcas may be found in oceans around the world and feed on a vast range of fish, seals, turtles, and other marine animals. Additionally, they will occasionally consume larger marine mammals such as dolphins or even some types of whales that are considered too small to be considered a meal. Thanks to their unique diet, these sea creatures can outhunt any other marine predator. Predators that employ echolocation, often known as sonar, pose a threat to whales and other marine mammals. The clicking sounds made by orcas assist them to locate prey by sending out sound waves beneath the water's surface and measuring the time it takes for the echo to return to determine the object's size. A whale's ears can detect orcas long before its eyes can. The agility of orcas. Similar to how a single elephant may occasionally kill a single lion, a single whale may occasionally kill a single orca, but just as elephants can't easily kill lions, neither can whales kill orcas. The strength of the orca population can also be shown in their sheer numbers. Orcas are nimbler and quicker than any other marine mammal, and their intelligence may only be surpassed by that of humans. Sperm whales, despite their size and strength, are terrified of orcas and often form tight groups to protect themselves. Instead of engaging orcas in a direct physical battle, in which they would be outmatched by a faster, more agile, and more coordinated enemy that attacks in groups, sperm whales use their extremely powerful echolocation waves, likely the most powerful animal sound in nature, to stun and discourage orcas. Orcas have earned the fear of whales due to the possibility of a lethal torpedo attack from below or a head-on collision. Among all marine predators, orcas have the longest teeth and, when their lips are closed, can reveal fangs that are longer than 3 inches. They could either torpedo it from below at great speeds or ram into its side with their heads, crushing its side bones to kill it. The exterior layer, or cortex, of whale bones is extremely thin. Here, the thickness of the cortex is barely about a centimeter. When the whale is hit with sufficient velocity, the side cortex fractures. While whales have defenses against polar bears and sharks, no marine creature outside humans is capable of fighting off orcas. Orcas are known to hunt sea lions and fur seals, as well as smaller dolphins and porpoises. After orcas have finished eating a whale, the carcass typically sinks to the ocean floor. An orca may subsist for a considerable amount of time off the meat of a large whale it kills. When it comes to hunting whales, orcas are more than prepared. Big, sharp teeth help them tear into victims. Orcas have been known to consume as much as 227 kilograms or 500 pounds in a single day. They subsist mostly on marine creatures and mammals such as fish and seals, as well as larger whales. When it comes to hunting, the largest of orca species is both formidable and astute. What are pods? The units of orca hunting groups are called pods, and the members of each pod cooperate to find and ambush their prey. When it comes to hunting, they're slow and systematic. Orcas may circle a group of whales for several hours in the hopes of sneaking up on one of the whales that are either by themselves or haven't noticed them. If they come across one, they will sound, which means they will dive deep and then speed up to slam it with their heads. These sharks steer themselves into the side of their prey by using their tails as rudders and guiding themselves with their tails. The animal is rendered helpless and can be readily put to death by either drowning or being violently shaken. Orcas seek much older species over far younger ones because the older species have a much higher proportion of blubber or fat in their bodies. They make their living hunting whales that are 10 to 20 times their weight. What do whales do to protect themselves? The average person has the impression that baleen whales are enormous creatures that are, on the other hand, unassuming and calm. The investigation that was carried out by Pittman reveals a hitherto unknown aspect of their personality. When pursued by orcas, certain baleen whales may make an effort to outrace the killer whales by swimming at a quicker speed. Orcas are unable to keep up with blue whales, fin whales, and minke whales when they engage in this behavior because it requires them to run at extremely high rates. The crew of the Pittman spotted some of the humpback whales swimming away to safety on occasion. They swam toward reefs or shallower water in the surrounding area to get away from the researchers' boats. These strategies were frequently successful in putting an end to the attacks. On occasion, the humpback whales would leave their territory, but on other occasions they would remain there and protect it. As pods of orcas moved closer, researchers saw mothers of humpback whales transferring their young to safer areas of the water, or even lifting them out of the water altogether. She not only gave the orcas a start by blowing loud breaths at them, but she also leaped at them or charged at them, slashing and slapping with her tail and flippers. The fact that humpback whales have adult escorts that will try to protect calves that aren't their own is even more surprising. These escorts will join the mother whale in guarding the younger whale. These whales either swam directly at the orcas and charged, or they positioned themselves between the attackers and the calf and thrashed their tails and flippers. Either way, they were successful in protecting the calf. For now, we'll wrap up today's video. Please click the like button and spread the word about this video. Comment below and tell us what sort of videos you'd like to see us make. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, then hit that subscribe button and smash the bell icon so that you won't miss out on our new content. See you in the next video.